So we do trademark our formats. We have a trademark agent in-house, a colleague of mine who does it worldwide. The issue is that, of course, most programs are made locally and will get a local title. So there are very few formats that will have like a worldwide title, like Idols or Big Brother. So most of the trademarks are locally and in local names.
The law varies from territory to territory. Typically, the law is very unclear about the protection of formats. Sometimes you can rely on copyright, mostly you can't. In some places we've used unfair competition, but mostly we haven't used the courts as a route to redress our problems.
Most countries, like copyright protection format is very weak. There are only a few countries in the world where the courts expressly said that, like formats may be copyright protected, yes.
But there is no legally accepted definition of what a format is.
We also, of course, do know a lot of parties in the market. And in the end, the decision to go into the courts, of course, dependent from what country are we in, what's the IP, what's the level of IP protection, and is this a sort of a landmark case or not? Of course, if we let it go on, then the market may think, like, oh, Fremantle doesn't act. You, of course, do have to stand for your intellectual property.
You have to say what is a copy and what is not. We actually haven't seen that many rival talent shows emerging, largely because the rollout of Got Talent has been so quick that it's been on air first in many countries, and once it gets on air, because it is such a big show and has been so successful, it's become a category killer. And you don't find many people who are game to set up another rival talent show to go up against it, not least because one of the big issues in doing talent shows is the talent pool. How big is the pool of available talent from which you can pick contestants, and once you get a really big show like Got Talent, that uses up most of the available talent pool. We are in litigation in Spain with an Endemol subsidiary in Spain who created a new talent show along very similar lines to Got Talent for a rival broadcaster and got it to air before Got Talent got on air. And coincidentally, Spain is one of the few countries in which Got Talent has not been successful and wasn't renewed. So we are pursuing that through the courts.
Right. On what legal basis have you sued them?
We're suing them both for unfair competition and for infringement of copyright.